In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your coolant temperature sensor for your Mazda 3. It's located behind your engine. Take off your coolant reservoir cap. All right, I'm going to use a 10mm socket to take out this bolt. This is definitely aftermarket. You might have an 8mm socket bolt. And there's one more here. Ours is a push pin. Yours will be a bolt. Ours is broken. The actual shield above is broken, so there's nothing to attach it to. All right, now we're going to use a 10mm socket to remove these two bolts. Again, you may have an 8mm socket. Just make sure you have a good hand on it so it doesn't fall. And you can remove your splash shield. Using an 8mm socket, we're going to take out these bolts. There are 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After you take out those bolts, you can take your push pin out in the center here. Using a flathead screwdriver, pop the center out, and the rest will come out. And then you can drop down your splash shield. I'm going to use a Phillips. Remove your drain plug. All right, now we can shut this. Underneath the master cylinder, next to the battery box, you're going to disconnect this connector, putting a screwdriver in the connector and disconnecting it. Now we're going to get a socket and put it on the coolant sensor. We're filming this with a mirror, so it's easier to see on video. I'm going to move my wire out of the way, use a 19mm socket. Once you have that on, put your ratchet on and then loosen it up. Now we're going to loosen it up. Once you get it loose, you can take it out the rest of the way by hand with your socket. There you go. All right, so now we're going to put the new one in. I have it on my socket already, so it's easier. So you're going to get it started with your socket. And now we're going to torque it to 10 foot-pounds. 10 foot-pounds. Now we can put our connector back on. Make sure you hear that click. All right, to install your splash shield, you're going to lift it up and line up your holes with where they live and tuck in your sides to hold it up for you. If it does. I'm going to start with my push pin here. in the center, and that'll help me hold it up. All right, so we're going to start putting our bolts in. Going over to the next, just follow the splash shield, and it will lead you to the next bolt hole. And then moving right along, follow it along the edge, and you will find the rest of where they go. Don't over tighten these, they are plastic fasteners underneath where the bolt goes through. All right, so we're going to put our splash shield up and line it up. It goes above this shield on the side, and then there is, that slides into that, and there's one on the other side that slides into this side. That'll help hold it up for you. And I'm going to start with my back corners here. The ones closest to the back of the car. Make sure that you put your splash shield above this little corner here. You may have an 8mm socket bolt for that side, but we're using a 10. All right, so our shield above on the side is broken, so we have nothing to attach this to. I don't think we're going to need anything there with all the other fasteners, so I'm going to leave that be. Now let's go to the other side. And now let's do this one. All right, so your middle bolt first will help hold the rest up. All right, and now I'm going to put my bolt in here. We had a grommet here, a plastic grommet. I'm sure you have a bolt. Ours is broken. The splash shield and the radiator bracket is broken, so we're using a push pin. Do your best. If you also have missing parts, you can make do with other things. Make sure you use the proper coolant, whatever the manufacturer recommends. You're going to fill your coolant up to the max line. Let it run for a while. Let it get hot. Put your heat on inside the vehicle. Once it gets hot and the thermostat opens, it's going to suck in all the coolant. And you're going to let it run for a little longer. Top it off. Once you know it's done bleeding, you're going to put your cap on. Tighten it up all the way.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.